program. This is Citizen and I'm Michael Adekunle. It's the 3rd of April 2025 and we are right here at this time to dish it out raw to real out information concerning the nation. All right, it's a platform where we dissect issues. It's a platform where we discuss national issues. Yeah, both in Nigerian and outside. All right, my respondents are here as usual to discuss topical issues this morning. I have gentleman Mike. I have Oyeze with me, Mr. Vincent, Mr. Femi. They are all here this morning, despite the heavy downpour yesterday night. Yeah, heavy downpour yesterday, which still continues, this morning. Of course, you can see that everywhere is wet. Yeah, wet in the city of Lagos, and we are in Ogba right here. You can see the weather. It has really changed. Very, very cloudy weather. Also, we need to make it brief this morning so as to prevent the rain, from being prevent the rain from disrupting the program. All right, the comment section. We have Gladys Oyabo. She's greeting us and say good morning to every one of us. We have Bona Kingsley watching us from Madrid. You're welcome on the program this morning. We say thank you so much for joining us. Others will be joining us as we proceed on the program this morning. All right, quickly to the Vanguard newspaper. What's the Vanguard saying? I understand this morning. We don't have much stories on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Edo State, Okwebolo wins at tribunal. Igudalo heads to appeal court. There is the development coming from Edo State as a result of the victory of Okwebolo in the last gubernatorial election. Of course, there is a case going on which Okwebolo has won. That has won at the tribunal. We have it here that Okwebolo wins at tribunal. Igudalo of PDP heads to appeal court. Now to the Daily Trust newspaper. Daily Trust newspaper was Daily Trust saying this morning, the 3rd of April 2025, Sultan to governors threat. Sultan of Sokoto to governors. Treat all Nigerians as indigents. Treat all Nigerians as indigents. That's what Sultan is telling all governors in the nation. Tinubu Buhari orders mourn as Galadima Kano buried. Tinubu Buhari, the former president of the country, orders mourn as Galadiman Kano buried. Now to the top of the major headline here on the front page of Daily Trust. Toji, haunted by military, kills 11 farmers in Sokoto. You can go to pages 3 and 4 of this paper to see more of the story. Now, quickly to another one. Motorist trapped in gridlock at Falomo Overhead Bridge in Marina, Lagos, due to closure of the Independence Bridge by federal government for rehabilitation yesterday. You can see the gridlock in Lagos yesterday as a result of the rehabilitation ongoing at that axis. Yeah, many Lagosians are seriously complaining of the gridlock that happened yesterday. Why Tinubu sacked Mele Kyari, dissolved NNPCL board. We now have new NNPCL boss, who has taken over the system. And quickly to the one we have on the screen, the major headline there is a response to what the presidential candidates under the platform of Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, that's Peter Obi, said. There's a response to that from the All Progressives Congress. What has the All Progressives Congress said this morning? They said Obi is frustrated. Obi is delusional. Obi is suffering from election failure. That's what APC said. Obi is suffering from election failure. That's why you can see Obi criticize President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policies and his administration. All right, is it all about that? Let's quickly look at it. Let's see if truly Obi is suffering from election loss. Let's see if Obi is truly desperate, like Moka said. And the next one we'll be talking about today as well, the threat coming from Kaduna. One of the police in Kaduna are threatening to attack the Edo people that's over the killing of hunters in Uromi community. And there are reactions to this morning. Let's quickly join Honyeze for more analysis on these stories we have on ground this morning. Honyeze, good morning to you. You're welcome on the program once more.
Good morning. Good morning, viewers.
All right, viewers all over the world, we welcome you all on the program. Let me quickly go to the comment section and see what our esteemed viewers are saying, the global viewers on the platform. Currently, we have some people texting us saying good morning to us, and I believe we still have more people that will be greeting us this morning as we proceed on the program. Gladys Oyabo, you're welcome on the program. She's saying good morning to you, Onyeze.
Good morning.
All right, Bona Kisley from Madrid is also greeting us at the stand this morning.
Good morning.
Also, Buki Astrop. Good morning, Mr. Michael, and our reviewers.
Good morning.
All right, you're all welcome on the program this morning. Like I do say, the reviewers and viewers are all reviewers on the platform. Everyone is entitled to his or her opinion. Please don't let us gag anybody. Let us respect our opinions. It's very, very important. Let's respect our opinions. And please, the number to call if you want to reach out to me is 091 2742 0575. For people demanding number to reach the anchor of the program, 091 2742 0575. All right, Gabriel Temitopa is also greeting us this morning. You're welcome on the program. Thank you so much for joining us.
Mr. White.
All right, okay, you can see it there. You can see it. You can start greeting them there.
Ghana, I am enjoying the show. This one is from Ghana.
Okay, yeah, you're watching from Ghana.
Thank you.
I say good morning. Somebody is watching us from Liverpool and is saying good morning to us. Is in water, Liverpool. Okay, you're welcome on the program. Chuku Jeku, where have you been? Good morning to you. You're welcome on the program.
Good morning.
Chuku Jeku. All right, Let's Morris watching us all the way from Ghana. We welcome you on the program this morning. We have the diverse topics to discuss this morning, and I know we're gonna do justice to it. Now let's quickly take the one that is of threat to the peace and stability of Edo State, not just Edo State, even the southern part of the country, not just the southern part of the country. What about the tribes living in Kaduna? A threat coming from a police officer. What kind of officer is that?
I don't think it's a threat, though. We know what when they threaten, what happens when they threat. When this kind of thing is coming from a serving officer, a police officer in Nigerian police. I mean, I don't want to say that he should be arrested or he should be picked, because I know that at the end of the day, those ones is not going to be possible. But we're just looking at, what he's talking about. He's not talking about the Edo people, he's talking about the Igbo people. Yes, I read it very well. He's talking about the Igbo, the churches.
But it was over the killings of the hunters.
Bro, let me tell you, the issue of that killing, the government should already carrying out their investigation in that regard. But the way and manner the pressure came, from the northern part of the country, tells a lot of story about, their perception and their conquest sentiment, they are having. I'm not against that, but if you look at, the whole thing that are surrounded that, we need to understand why that very, very particular vehicle was stopped. On the process, trying to know who and who that is involved there. Of course, they are vigilantes or whatever. Somebody just jumped down, removed dagger, and stabbed one of the. That was what actually triggered the whole thing and led to that. Of course, the government, unfortunately, should have played a major role in a situation like that. But we saw it happen. It has happened. I think they should learn from there. Let us investigate. What if he's saying that they're going to start killing? A police officer is going to start killing people as a result of what happened in Edo. You want to target the churches. You want to target. What of the ones your people have been killing in the south? How do we now react to that? How do we now balance that? But I think the DSS themselves should be able to play a very significant role at this moment and see how such person should be. I know because it's a northerner, nobody's going to react to that. Nobody's going to say anything.
I think I need to hold you a bit. You need to pause a bit because of the rain.
Then,
It's raining now. Let's see what we can do. Let's see the measure we can apply this time around. All right, viewers, we're still on the program, but we just need to see what we can do to just prevent the gadgets from being destroyed by the rain this morning. All right, okay. Let's see. Oh, really? Okay.
It's not that serious.
Not that serious, but we just need to. It's not. Okay. So we can see how we can manage the situation.
Get inside. Hello. Of Natasha and her family, we have to investigate. You just start like that.
Anytime where you chop in the morning, so you go to run mouth up and down. Of course, that is needed. I never learn now.
You don't need to touch them. All right, viewers, you're welcome back on the program. We really appreciate your patience on the program this morning. We just had to move to another location to prevent the gadget from being spoiled. All right, it's raining in Lagos, as you can see, the wet season, but we still need to continue with the program. Oh, yes. All right, we're talking about a police in Kaduna, a police officer threatened to attack the Southerners. You said not just Edo people, but the whole Southerners. What do you think should be done to this police officer? Of course, I think the police PRO also Muyiwa Adejobi has responded to the to the situation. But aside this, what urgent action do you think should be taken against him?
What are they going to do? Who are the face of Southerners there in the north are the Igbos. Igbos are the face of Southerners. When they're talking about attacking Southerners, they're talking about attacking, you know, Igbos is always the target. You understand? So it's not about is he going to move from there to Romeo or is he going to use his men in Edo State to shoot? What he's trying to tell you that they've already said it that the Igbos are the target churches, Igbos churches, are the target. But the unfortunate thing is that you saw what the DSS man said that Nigeria can no longer defend themselves. Anybody can carry gun and defend yourself. The DSS boss just said it. You understand? So I think to an extent, the government themselves are becoming frustrated, on the issue on how to provide security, and make sure that such things like this does not occur. That kind of person, less than 24 hours, if it's in a country that is working, it should have been picked. You understand? Because what happened is nobody. Okay, what do we expect from those who have been killed by herdsmen, Boko Haram? We wouldn't even go. We are not talking of those who are residing there. You left to your own region, territory, and still move to the south and be killing people, and nobody is reacting. Let us believe that what happened in Edo was a transfer of aggression, and it's expected. You people have been killing. So even till now, any Fulani man around you cannot be comfortable with a Fulani man if he's around you. Because you feel that you are not safe. What comes into your mind when you see a Fulani man? It's a killer. So what happened in Edo should be seen logically as transfer of aggression or suspicion that this is what it means. So the impression they have already created, is what triggered what happened in Edo State. But what we're saying now, then how would PRO have taken note of this? What stops a serving police officer? What stops from immediate arrest of such persons? You understand? Because when they do that, one day you see it happening. Because before they begin to locate their target, begin to do their planning and order, it takes time. But they have already alerted you. When they said they are coming to the south, the Southerners did not take it as if they said it how many years ago. But look at it. It's happening. So, and it's not the first time, it's not the second time, Christians are targeted in the north. So we didn't see anybody, the army saying, this and that. If they feel that they should, like what the DSS said. He said they are already, they have the 7 DSS boss say they has already given up. Anybody can go ahead. Every Nigerian in short should go ahead. Defend themselves as much as you can. But one of the kind of was saying it, he was kidnapped. But now that 7 DSS man has said the same thing, what is the government going to do about it? Is it sounding rational or irrational? That's the question. For Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who had just left the country to France, I don't know what he went there to do. Maybe he wanted to go and check himself, or he went for whatever. Nobody knows. Every day, France. Why is he not moving to other countries? Why is it always France? When Wike broke down, allegedly broke down in whether it was true or not, what we had that he was flown to France. What are they always going to France to do? Don't we have other countries?
We want to attract investors.
Always, yes, I agreed. So all the whole investors now are in France.
You can join us.
Okay, well, so what I'm saying is this: now that it is obvious that those who are supposed to be providing intelligence for Nigerians, who are supposed to be protecting Nigerians, are talking down completely. Are feeling as if to an extent they have done their best and nothing is not working. Then over to Nigerians. Let Nigerians, if you know what who DSS, Directorate of Secret Service, saying that go and arm yourself, whatever, you can no longer take this. But are we expecting government now to pick him, to detain him, or dismiss him? But the same person now they kind of called for similar thing. The Southerners themselves should stand up and actually go ahead and defend themselves. You saw what happened, and it's still in detention. But a 7 DSS man came out and said, "Oh yeah, let Nigerians defend themselves. Everybody should pick arms. They are no longer comfortable with the situation." What does that mean? Is he going to be arrested? Is he going to be excused from the job? But that's Nigerian factor for you. That's how Nigeria behave. That's why it is called Nigeria.
Yeah, his name is Dan Taki or something like that. Dan Taki, and he threatened to attack the Southerners. He's a police officer in Kaduna, which Nigerians are currently reacting to. Of course, the police authority is aware of this, but the question is, what kind of impact do you think this kind of inflammatory statements have on the national unity and stability of the country?
Mr. Mike, good morning once more. Good morning, our global audience. I think that statement that elicited out of the mouth of a certain police officer is so abnormal. It shows how bizarre the recruitment process into our various organs, security organs. The recruitment process, it tends to portray us in bad light. I want to say, without sounding immodest, that the entire security architecture of this nation is in shreds, and it needs to be an urgent rejigging of the security architecture is mostly needed now. You see, how can what does he even understand about the tenets of the rules of engagement of being enlisted into the force in the first place? And you begin to see that the whole favor of nationalism is being torn with that statement. It shows that Nigeria is not one. And our so-called leaders that are ruling this country, they should not take this statement lightly. They should do the needful and see that that lacuna in our nationalism favor of pushing this country should be shored up. Because a statement coming from that, serving this, I think that person needs to be picked up first of all, because that statement is creating division among the ethnic geopolitical zones of this country, and it will not all go well. I want to believe that what is said is abnormal, is absurd. It should not be. I mean, it's not tenable in these modern times and modern climate that we have.
All right, away from that, let's quickly talk about Peter Obi's statement yesterday on the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Of course, he criticized the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Arise TV 2 days ago. And in response to what he said on Arise TV, the All Progressives Congress said that Obi is only desperate. Obi is suffering from election failure. Obi is frustrated and all sort of insults. The All Progressives Congress, lashed at Obi, lashed at him. Now, do you think Obi is truly suffering from election failure?
You see,
Is that the reason why he's criticizing the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
any right-thinking citizen will see that all the nuances as currently being experienced in the country does not show any sign of positivity. And if Obi is a Nigerian, is also a stakeholder in the Nigerian project. Likewise, me and you. And if Obi should come up and say something, it's for the ruling All Progressive APC government, led government, to take in good light and see that wherever they are having lapses, they need to wake up and do the needful. I don't believe that it's because of election failure or whatever. Maybe he's suffering from anything election sickness that have made Obi to have come out with such a statement. I want to believe a right thinking government should take. Will take any kind of criticism rightly, because it's not in bad light. It's for the progress of this country that Obi made that statement. It should not be seen as a personal thing or a grievances or opposition that is trying to pull down the government. They should take it and take it with, I mean, they should not take it with levity, they should take it with all seriousness and do the needful.
All right, the publicity secretary of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Moka, yesterday said that yesterday dismissed the assertion of Obi over Tinubu's economic policies, and he also underscored the performance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Now, let's quickly look at it. He said that's in response to Obi's statement. He said Tinubu has achieved a lot, such as settling a $7 billion foreign exchange backlog and addressing over $30 billion in ways and means liabilities. He further highlighted the reduction of the debt service ratio from 98% to roughly 64% and the rise in oil production to over 1.8 million barrels per day, exceeding OPEC's 1.5 million barrels per day benchmark for the very first time in years. And he said, to be honest, it was painful to watch Mr. Obi as he labored in vain to cobble together any sensible critical economic argument in the face of the stark and undeniable record of progress of the administration's economic reforms.
Our external, our external savings, our external savings are soared to $223 billion as I'm talking to you now. Go and verify it, and it's through the effort of this same president. We don't need to just be castigating the president, and where he's doing good, let's praise him, and where he's not doing good, we call him out. So I mean, the dirty politics that is going on within all these non-state actors and state actors shouldn't be welcome at all, because the fact has to be said, man. And that's just what I know. You can go and check the external reserve of Nigeria as it is, the reserve that was depleted under the former president, and look at what they has been able to gather together for Nigeria. So we are worthy of loans as it is. So that is why I can say the president is doing his own job silently, but the people that need to know, they should engage so that they can teach them and they can let them know what is going on. If they are still blind, I mean, I can't say they are blind. I can't say they are still not in tune with what is going on.
It seems you are not in tune with what is going on in the administration of President.
I can never be in tune, but let me tell you, if you don't understand the kangaroo policy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, and the reason why it looks as if the picture is being painted that in a situation where your policy is putting a lot of functional fund within the government coffers. You have so much money within the government setting, and the citizens are broke. That's why he's taxing everything in Nigeria. They are going to use that money and loot it at the end of the day. As simple as that. How do this hide this thing, hide that, translate to the economic activities? You know, how does it has a direct effect on the common man? Bro, don't you know what is called governance? When you are taxing ordinary everything you do, once you do any POS you tax, everything you are taxing, then you have so much money. People, when they are deceiving people like this, people feel that at the end of the day, they will still go back to the very square one where we started. That's it. What we are saying is that when you are having such money, how do you now translate it into the economy so that people will feel that the government are responsive to the economic crisis that you particularly throw Nigeria into? Do you know what is called tax regime? Tax. You know what is tax? When they siphon all this money, all in the name of tax, they have so much money around them. At the end of the day, what is going to happen to those funds? I'm telling you that the inflation is over 55%, the highest. You are talking about how you are mopping out or taxing every Nigerian. wickedly. And you're saying that you are doing this thing, you are doing that. How do this down translate to the on our economic this? For me, I don't think that this thing. How many foreign investors has this administration attracted? How many foreign aid has this thing attracted? How many is coming in? Direct investment. How many people has come in? It's unfortunate that one government is using their manipulative tendencies to create a picture. People don't want to reason. What does that really mean? We saw the whole thing about foreign reserve at the end of the day. Before you know it, everything will go down. They will have siphoned the money. And that's what I'm saying. So what we are saying is that, this administration has not been able to. Is it the first? We have had these stories over and over again. Foreign reserve, this and that. No, that's the one. We need direct investment, foreign investment. How many companies are coming in? How many? The ones that they are here, are they functional? Look at the crisis of MTN, telecommunication everywhere. If you recharge now, under 1 second, everything will just vanish.
It's gone.
You understand? So you see, this he has already told you that his regime is going to be a tax regime. So Nigerians should be prepared for it, and that's what it's all about. Everything. What are we gaining? Nothing. Then you are talking about having foreign. This one is growing and this and that. At the end of the day, how has that been able to, have a direct positive effect on every Nigerian on the street on daily basis?
All right.
You see, no matter the figures that is being currently banded by the present government, APC-led government, it does not have a direct consequences or positivity on the masses. But the schism between the governed and government is getting enlarged by every minute, by every second, because you can see what is happening. Our country is divided. There is nothing that is working. We have been overburdened by this tax regime of this government. Everything there's nothing a citizen of Nigeria enjoys and say, okay, yes, this thing is really working and is working well. Nigerians are saddened with all these somersaulting policies. There is no consistency. There is upheaval here and there. And somebody somewhere will still come and start defending this government when the consequences of governance does not have a direct bearing on the masses in a positive way. Everything is negativity. And then people will still come here to say that because I am not a pro-government, I am a realist. I say it the way it is. I cannot continue to man behind a government that is not having having a people-oriented policy in place. Everything is anti. And you can see, I woke up this morning with sadness because I know now the electricity is not working fine. Everything is not working fine. And you begin to tell me that this thing, and we are being overburdened with tax. We pay high bills for what we did not consume, and nobody is asking question. The telecoms industry is even worse off when you compare to the way when we charge our various phone, the way everything is being run, it will run off within a twinkle of an eye. And you say that this thing, then how can you continue to tax us heavily in the light of meager income that comes to every household? Then you can see, I don't like clothing truth in diplomatics. I say where it is. This is a global stand, and a global stand is not something that is being bankrolled by any politician or any kind of person. We say it the way it is here. We should, because if I say it, one day I will die. You understand? I cannot continue to side a government that is not having a populist policy on the masses.
It seems you're not saying it the way it is.
Not really.
With the way
It's
people
not
are reacting
really.
behind.
If you don't see light, I'm seeing light in where I stay. In fact, I'm enjoying 18 hours light the way it is now. And about the economy you're talking of, I will not go too much deep with you because I know the pain is still there. since the party you belong to, which was the PDP. Who PDP help? PDP caused majority of this problem this man is inheriting now. What did they do? What will have bring up productivity in this country, which was the what's it called, the iron field in your state, I think Kogi State. There's what they call this iron steel, that they don't steal, in which they're supposed to turn into productivities. What happened to it? They started transferring the project to their cronies that knows nothing about it, and come to the NEPA, who dismantle, who destroy the NEPA activities in this country. Is it not the same Baba that led the PDP? Is it not the continuity with the Jonathan? So what are we now saying? When you've been economical with the truth, it's just you want to dish out what people want to hear. For what sake? Let the truth be told.
What people want to hear, or the reality on ground?
The reality on ground. You see what I'm saying now? The lands have been polluted.
What does the reality on ground say about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration?
Yeah, the reality on ground is all about minus what is happening to the masses, especially the hunger songs or hunger issues now that is going on. And we are calling out the president that the policy, we should soften the policy for the masses. If not, if generally for the masses to be able to feed as it is. It's affecting me too, but I always take it as a sacrifice I can pay for my unborn generation, because this is our generation. I don't think we've got nothing to engage government about, and we are not really engageful. And the generation to come, why won't I sacrifice myself for hunger for my children, because of the betterment of my children?
For how long?
For how long? I always say the tough time.
For how long, when the politicians are cutting away millions and billions of naira?
That is why I'm saying I've been campaigning here that every one of us, let's go and checkmate our governors. The governors are the cash cow of the democracy now, as I can tell you.
Are you selling us? Okay.
I want to reply to what Mr. Kule just said now about me.
Yes.
Even as
about you.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he made allusion to what I just said earlier on by saying that a member of PDP. I'm not saying that, because as a Nigerian, I belong to a party. Even though if my party does bad, I should be able to stand and say, yes, that party, you are not doing well. The whole essence of governance, apart from being a party man or having an affiliation to any particular party, we all see things on the ground. There is no PDP market, there is no APC market anywhere. We all run to the same market to buy things that we need. If somebody is coming here now to tell me that it's not really thing, I cannot continue to rob the head of this government when I am suffering. And I want to make it crystal clear here that irrespective of what consequence is governance, when it does not have a direct positivity on the life of the masses, because the welfare of the masses is right supreme. Government is not there for itself; it's there for the masses, because that is why they say government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And if Mr. Kule is coming here to pinpoint a particular state and say that this is because a particular state that he mentioned is a microcosm of the entire gamut of the Nigerian nation, a polity. And you shall not use a hello, sir. Hello, sir. You cannot. Now the PDP that you allege, the PDP that you allege that messed this government up was the same PDP that cleared the debt of Nigeria through the late Obasanjo. And at the same time, you see now we are talking about trillions. During the time of PDP-led governance, our budget did not hit trillions, but now we are hitting trillions in budget. And how much are we bringing in? We need to educate ourselves economically on how government is run. We should not continue to hide under the cloak of being an appendage of a party to going to secret. And when we know the reality on ground, it shows that it offends my sensibility that somebody will just come here to come and dish out lies. That is a lies from what when he's not living in an imaginary world. And I beg to say that I stand to be corrected here. Every other respondent are here. They are all equal stakeholders in this Nigerian project. They can also say if Nigeria is doing fine or we are receding back. That is my take.
I think I want to correct another wrong. I want to right another wrong. You are saying investors are not coming in. The biggest investors we have in the universe now are the Chinese. And the Chinese are flooded Nigeria. Even as I'm talking to you now, there are, some of them have engaged me. One or two of them have engaged me to look for an apartment for them. They are everywhere now and they are boosting the economy. And they don't even give any damn about America any longer. And when you talk of the biggest investors, when you talk of the richest country in the universe now, is the Chinese you have to take. And this government deem it fit that he have to engage the Chinese to build our economy. And that is what everywhere you see is Chinese, our trend, Chinese, everything Chinese. And I think if you cannot do it locally, I think the Chinese are there to enlighten and to let us know the routes we will take to develop our country. And as I still repeat, Chinese is the biggest economy in the world as I'm talking to you now. And that is why we align with China. Instead of complaining, I want to see what can I put on the table for Nigeria, for my next generation, for my children. We are a family man, and we need to. And that is why we are crying out loud for the president that the hunger should be taken care of. The hunger should be taken care of. And one thing again.
The question is, are Nigerians truly experiencing the benefits of these policies of this administration? The policies made by Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are Nigerians truly benefiting from it, or are they just seen on papers?
People that are thinking outside the box.
Are they just visible on papers?
People that are thinking outside the box, they are benefiting.
Thinking outside
the box, yes, that get see themselves productive. Do you know some people benefit from as you are now, some people are buying houses. As you are now, I'm telling you, when you say there's hardship, some people are cashing out. And that is why I'm looking for opportunity that I can use that will benefit me.
Also cash out.
No, not always to impact on people's hand. But this what's it called? Is my route already. What I do, I prefer now. I'll get money. I'll go to the down-rooted person. You see, when we are complaining, we're supposed to be thanking God. We were together when we went to Agege, and we saw the blind that cannot see. We saw the crippled that cannot walk, that they've never seen light for throughout their life. And you saw what we you could witness what we saw there. So why can able Nigerian man, right, be complaining every day? The government. What are you going to put on the table?
Now the question I want to ask, it's
affecting me.
It's affecting you
yes.
too. And this question
at several times, he's saying I never criticized the past the governors, of this APC. What have I said? Who was I ampling on since I came into the platform? Was it not the Minister for Power, Adelabu, that should be sacked? And I always call the president out as well. So me, I don't hide things, I don't hide feelings, and I don't get carried away with political issues, the system. Since this one is not our party person, we have to pull him down. If you pull him down, you pull your generation to come down. That's just it.
Don't go anywhere. Just stay. Yes. I've noticed that many Nigerians that are supporting this administration, especially the All Progressives, let me use members of the All Progressives Congress. Why are they always focused on defending Tinubu's image,
of course,
than addressing the genuine concerns of the citizens?
Mike, we don't need to be playing around.
As an example, they always are defending the image of the president rather than addressing the economic concerns that citizens are raising on daily basis.
For the economy to work, all of us, for the economy to come back to the status quo, all of us have to contribute our quota system.
Hold on.
The greed has to be, we have to bring off that greed we have. Average Nigeria is a greedy man. Let me tell you.
I can tell you all this thing. I believe in reality, I believe that 1+1 should be able to give you 2, not 1. If you say 1+1 is 1, not 2, then there's an error. PDP government, I repeat, PDP government, without outside propaganda and lies, was the best government ever. But unfortunately, Jonathan was not able to balance issues the way it is. But Nigeria has come to the point. When Jonathan left, what was the position of the Nigerian economy? The question I'm asking you. I don't know.
There was economic boom there.
You understand what I'm saying? So immediately we start having APC. Nigerians, everything start going. I don't know. Awkward.
Like started dwindling, right?
Everything starts somersaulting. It became worse under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Unfortunately. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what he said.
Bro,
Did
you listen to?
Can you come closer, please?
You want us to be this thing? If you want, no. If you want, I can excuse you. You can't say. Did you listen to Sanusi last time when he said 20 billion was missing? Did you listen to him that it's all about propaganda in Abuja last year? Do you listen? Is he exposed that? Or does he listen to information? Do you know when people are using propaganda to achieve a certain aim? Can you go on? Can you Google it? Can we bet money on it? 100,000. Just Abuja here doing a conference where Jonathan was present, Sanusi was present, and this issue of 20 billion came up. And Sanusi came out and said it was all about propaganda. But let me tell you. Gokondi Wala that was saying, say for the raining days. Under what government? Okay, wait, under what government? And who championed? Amechi was part. Tinubu was part. All of them were part of the people that not. This guy from Edo State, what's his name? Oshomole. They all ganged up and put mounted pressure on Jonathan, and they must share the money. Okay, listen now. Tinubu added his own voice on the matter. Now it has come to APC. What are we saying? What is the state of the economy? How many? But if you look at Chinese policy on Africa, they're sending them away. Go to who they talk to China. Go to all these Sahel nations. That's it. Look at what the guy is doing in Ibrahim. In Burkina. They're sending them away. You are talking about people who have been building this thing. Oh, that is not functional. Go to their company and work. You are not afraid. You're not. What is the Chinese offering? Most of the people they throw to us are bandits. They are bandits. So it's unfortunate that when some of his aides come and say, of course, it is expected. We saw how they defended Buhari, Abi, for 8 years. The Buhari one is even hold on. We are, what's the language? We are on top of the situation. That for good 8 years. The same people came out and said Buhari failed. This one came. When you are saying that you are going to start from where Buhari stopped, you know, and you tried everything you could, nothing is not working. Then you throw the entire burden on already impoverished Nigerians. But go to NEPA, they are talking about Bambi, Ban 20 by 100. That's what they name them. Just to siphon money. People are paying times 100 of what they're supposed to pay. But Obi is saying that this thing, can't you look inwards and know what to do? I am happy that even the northern governors has acknowledged that the implementation of these policies, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration does not have the required manpower. But you know what? It took PDP to source for experts all over the world of Nigerian extraction to be able to bring them to government. And we saw the impact of those intellectuals until this destructive party called APC come into being. Nigeria must, I said it before 2023, Nigeria have a chance to choose leadership, but unfortunately, it did not turn us. Are they not crying? You understand? What I'm telling you, it's not about party, it's not about who is in charge. What does he have to offer? What kind of policy, what kind of agenda is he driving? But it have to be very dynamic to be a Nigerian president. And if you are not dynamic in terms of whatever you do, these are the consequences of bad. All over the world, nobody, not where you mention Tinubu's approach to some of his policies is 0/0.
It's region now. It's region.
We're not talking about region. What is he doing? Because I have not seen anything. I've not seen anything.
That we don't go home. And you are not really connected.
If you are coming, if you bring direct
economy,
don't say I don't go home. We are not talking about going home. Don't bring personal issues to be here. You understand?
Okay,
this is a national issue. If you have any point you want to make, go ahead and make it. You understand? Don't say I don't go home.
Economic Development Commission is happening in your region now, and what your region have lost for a while now is bringing it back to them.
Let me just explain. When you see, this government is all about criminality. And I can tell you, the government presently. But how can you are talking about the so-called Southeast Development Commission? Who is the chairman? Odus Okalo. And what are you? Okay, you don't know. See, when they are playing politics, people like me, I see those things as politics ahead of 2027. Because this is the only time they can use to start mapping out money for campaign. Go and look at Odus Okalo and the so-called Southeast Development Commission. What has he brought on the table? Bro, look at NDDC. How APC destroy NDDC. Bro, you know what we used to hear NDDC under PDP? We are seeing infrastructural, reality of that agency or of that commission. But look at this government. You made Odus Okalo the executive guinea of Southeast Development, and you shipped billions. What did you think? It's for campaign. How can you be handing over such things? That means you people have already sat down and planned on what to do. But go and look at it now. What is the effect? What has Southeast you are talking about? For me, it is very irrelevant, and it's a political. It's purely a political move. As simple as that.
Sorry, sir. East West Road. What happened to the East West Road? What happened to the money under Jonathan? The money that they're supposed to use to finish that East West Road, just to fix it up. The what's it called? The engineer, they were coming. They were just giving Jonathan bills, and they got that guy blinded. The president, then Jonathan blinded to that. They make Jonathan. And later, when Jonathan came out of the governance, he said the only regret that he had was he could not even finish or start and finish that East-West Road because all this, engineer, they were just coming to make his pockets. And you people are destroying yourself, and you still be complaining.
You are the one that you will destroy yourself. You will continue to destroy yourself. Because if you don't know what you are talking about on a platform like this, you come and say people are destroying themselves. People destroying themselves. No, how do people? If you say your people are destroying, you can't say you are destroying yourself on what ground? Because if you look at what you are talking about, East-West Road, you've never been there. That is West Road. You've never been there. Listen, you just come and talk. You've never been there. You don't travel out of Lagos. You don't move around. Me, I just come back from East. Yes, you don't. You cannot move. If your movement, buy cinema again on daily basis. Tell me, I'm telling you, if you have been in those areas, it's West Road you're talking about. Go and look at the history of that road. When did that road actually started? Did it start under which government? Bro, if you look at what people are talking about, we are not talking about if they say go and look at where you have governor. Is that what we are talking about? We are talking about that leadership boils down to the local government level, from the top to the local government level, and whose responsibility is the president.
Your governor, sir.
I'm telling you.
The president.
Yes.
Why did you say the governors?
Okay.
Is that
You see one thing. I get pained when things are not being put in the right perspective. I want to believe that we are not living on the moon. We are living right here in the confines called Nigeria. And for crying out loud, we know that when democracy experiment was birthed, Second Republic or to Obasanjo led PDP-led government, you can see those people that Olusegun Obasanjo brought on board today, they are signposts that they are one of the best hands that Nigeria as a country has. And people like Okojo Uwela is the current president of the World Trade Organization. Adesina is also the president of African Development Bank. And I can continue to give list and list of people that were brought on board there. If somebody comes here to start saying, making claim that this government better that government, I think the person is already living in an imaginary world. I want to believe that I'm a realist. I'm not saying because how can somebody be defending the indefensible when the reality points at each and every one of us? I believe he wrong contrary to common sense. He wrong contrary to rational thinking that somebody will come here and defend the indefensible when the pointers are so clear, are crystal clear to everybody. I'm not on anybody pay book. Or rather, am I an appendage of any political party? I'm not on anybody pay book to come here and start saying what is this thing. Because what I'm saying is that for how long are we continue to defend the indefensible, all in the name of party politics, when we see the pointers rightly crystal clear to every one of us to see.
He said, where did PDP land you?
Where he lands you?
Hello, sir. Mr. Kunle here needs to be, educated on. When we come on this platform, you don't attack me as a person. Likewise, I cannot attack you as a person. It's a shame when you come and start saying that we are trying to criticize the entire holistic. We don't engage on that personal stuff. Hello, sir. You interjected me. I know you are a party member because you have displayed it. Most of the commentators here, they are already seeing where you belong.
Those are the people you are feeding with fake news. Those are the people you are feeding with fake news.
Where you belong. Because you cannot be saying this thing will not tell you because people are watching you from the diaspora. And if you continue to mount your appendage of this,
you want to destroy somebody.
It shows that you are not doing right.
For you to have some prayer point or what's it called? It will not work.
Because how can somebody who wants it because you don't have to take something personal. Let me just ship you one thing. Mr. Mike, this is a platform whereby we say it the way it is. It's a global stand. And if somebody, a person, comes here and start defending the indefensible all the name of party politics, it shows that that person does not have a clear understanding of something.
I'm not against anybody coming here to defend whatever you want. But if you take it private, don't bring privacy. Don't use stupid words that you people how much have you been? No, you don't use that kind of word. It shows how
myopic and
no, I don't want to use that kind of word. Every time you use you people. No, we are talking about national issues. We are talking about center it on there. I don't think anybody said you because we said no, it's not correct. But what we are saying is this: of course, you have right to defend whatever you want to defend, but don't bring our own factor and our private life into this. If you bring it, then we'll take it from that angle. Me, I'm ready. 24 hours, I'm ready, and I have 100 and million times information to unleash on anybody here currently as I'm standing here. You understand? But this is a public place, and we should respect, our privacy in some certain things we say here in the public, and secondly, secondly, you as the anchor, you do not encourage some certain things. When you see, you shut it down, because these are the things that breed. It make us look as if we just come here today. I can't be wasting my time here to come and discuss somebody's privacy. That's absolutely rubbish. You understand? No, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm telling you. No,
can I talk? Can I talk?
You need to listen to me.
Has he mentioned your privacy?
No, you need to tell me. You need to tell me.
I know what I'm doing here.
You know
Listen
what
to me.
me.
Oh, yes. I told you to calm down. Did the viewers see? I don't want to go far. Nobody has not mentioned your privacy.
You don't know what it means.
I know what I'm saying.
You don't know what.
But you saw me tapping him here.
No,
you saw me.
Let me tell you.
Didn't you see me?
Let me tell you.
Was I not tapping him here?
Tapping on what?
Even you yourself. Was I not telling you? Just calm down. Just take it easy. Don't bring in emotions into it. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I know what to do to him.
Mr. Man,
I get him.
In as much as everybody has a right to talk, someone should not arrogate it.
When he mentioned you, he didn't say you. Where the PDP language? He was not direct. Listen to me. He didn't know how to place the word, but he's not saying your privacy.
That is you was pointing.
Bro, Mike.
These are about semantics.
Sorry about Mike, let me tell you. Mike, let me tell you. I'm talking about the word you use against me.
I didn't hear
you. Say this man is sometimes irrational.
Mr. Kule.
He said, when you said somebody, does he travel more than me? As he stands there, does he travel more than me? Does he? On a normal ground, I should engage him. Does he travel more than I do? If they're telling me that you. And this man tries to correct him in the first place. So you don't bring private. You don't bring private decision here. You understand? No. You understand? Let us look at it from the way it is.
Once he doesn't like it. I get it. Don't bring his private issue on air. Yes, it's a personal issue. He said he doesn't want it.
What personal issue about?
He said he doesn't want it. Then you need to apologize.
No, I don't know the private issue.
You will not know.
Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike, let me also. He also said the same thing.
I deserve apology from them, not you giving them apology.
No, you. Why? You need to. Hello, listen to me. Listen to me. You need to apologize to them.
To whom? For what? What did I do?
Both parties.
No, what have I done? I don't.
They said you brought their personal issues.
What are the personal issues?
What we are discussing. Then can you respect the platform and apologize to them? Can you respect the platform and apologize to them?
Because of some good people in that
not because of some good people, because of everybody. Because of everybody.
I think
you need to apologize.
Mike.
Hello, Mr. Kule. No excuse. Can you apologize to Mr. Chinedu and Mr. Vincent? Can you apologize to them?
Mike, I'm so sorry. If it is,
Listen to me.
I don't need to. I don't hold them any apology. It's just more or less like a favorism to me.
I'm not favoring anybody.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
This just
I know what I can use. No, don't worry. Next time, leave this stage for me and Kunle. Let him come.
Let me just.
No, bro. Excuse me. Leave the stage. Come.
Let me just give it.
No, excuse me. Come.
Okay, let's set the stage. Since you don't want to apologize.
So what are we now doing?
All right. Oh yes, we don't need
wait. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. If you ever come to that, let us all of us go irrational. Anytime we come here, all of us go irrational. Because most times, I've never come here to discuss use. You don't use derogatory word and say you are family. Not only you. Because I can call you what I know about you. in here, and I can use it against you. All this is you're saying, it does not pay me. It doesn't pay me because I know clearly that okay, if it's allowed, it's okay.
He doesn't like the word you.
Okay, you. No, why is it that when you say something against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you say you people? Have you traveled from here? Bro, you don't use. He doesn't want that. No, bro, you don't travel. Him himself, he has not traveled. He has not traveled. He has not moved anywhere. He don't move beyond this Oba. Yes, you don't move beyond the Oba because your brain is not working. If your brain is working, you would have known what to do. Yes, what do you do? Yes, your brain is not working. I don't need an appointment for you. From now, I know what to do. From this moment, I know what to do. From this moment, I know what to do. This guy, you beg to leave here, and you're talking rubbish. What do you think you are? You come to public and you see you come to here, if you can talk down on people because are you learned? You go to school? Are you schooled at all?
It's okay, Onyezi.
Who knows you in the industry? Which industry don't know you?
It's okay. It's okay, Onyezi. Take it easy.
Mr. Mike.
Yes,
take it easy.
if you want it that level, I'm ready.
Hello, Mr. Mike. You see, irrespective of whatever words that have been spoken, I want to believe that their problem will maintain. I've always been an advocate. So you see the way I was trying to address Kule with the way he used words. Because this is about diction. When a matter is being brought on a national discourse, you have to respect everybody's opinion. You don't attack that person personally because it's a national discourse that is being brought to the fore. But if a man is not coming, that's why I said that if he's on the payroll.
I think my question triggered all these things.
Yes.
That's why is it that my question triggered everything. That's why is it that some people are I think I don't know how I use that for that. Why did they defend Tinubu's image? Are you getting me now? I think this rather than addressing the concerns of the citizens.
That's what I'm saying.
That my question triggered everything.
He shifted. No,
yes.
He shifted his own submission away from the national discourse to a personal discourse, and which is anathema. It's offend my sensitivity as a person.
It's okay. It's okay.
What are we saying here?
It's okay. Take it easy.
If you are on the pay books of a particular party, that one does not mean that you are paid them. You are doing PR. I'm not being paid for it.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked that question.
No, you are doing your journalism. You are right. It's the response. This is a global stand.
For those viewers that love all these basketballs kind of stuff, this is the result of the basketballs. But I know some people. That love this kind of thing. Yes, challenge.
Yes, it's good.
Let's debate.
But when it's becoming unhealthy,
that's the result. I've been avoiding it, but so I'm so sorry about it. Mr. Oh, yes, he's gone. Kuletu is gone. Has gone. All right, no problem. We will settle it. We are colleagues. So sorry.
We are not fighting each other.
So sorry. How are you doing? All right, you're welcome. All right. Let's quickly look at how are you doing?
Good morning.
Whose opinion will rhyme with what is going on?
Okay. What's the different from the other? Take it. What's happening there? What's
happening there? He says everybody is entitled to his opinion.
Say this man.
This man said he's entitled to his opinion. He should come and say it. Say your own opinion. Let us see. I don't really understand. So it's okay.
Let's take it. It's okay. All right. Let's continue with the program. All right.
Yes. I said good morning, everybody all over the world. Our global viewers. I welcome you to Global Assistant, which is Global Anchorman, Global Mike, Adekole. I'm this Global Analyst. Good morning. You're welcome to the Global Assistant.
All right. This will be versus APC matter that has caused a problem at the stand this morning, and I believe with the help of every one of us, we will settle the situation on ground, the issue on ground. You know, it is well. It is well. I don't want to go.
We are
far.
friends.
Yeah.
It's just that we sometimes if they are air sexist, we need to check
Yes.
and then you the anchor man, you're a global man like I keep saying, and you understand. We're doing what globally. When somebody wants to become excessive, you need to come in and checkmate him.
But you saw what I was doing.
Yeah.
You saw what I was doing.
Maybe you are
touching them and telling them.
maybe.
Hello, diplomatically, I was doing it. I know. Were you not here? Were you not seeing it? Were you not the one even tapping me that I should just leave them? No. But you saw everything that was going on.
Okay.
You saw it. So, no, I think you need to come on net to let them know.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Because nobody was seeing what I was doing behind.
Okay, no problem.
It wasn't. The camera is not capturing everybody.
Okay,
It's not capturing our full size or height.
It's just that sometimes some people are jokes. Somehow they have stuck to their way of behavior, but whenever they are trying to go excessive, going beyond. I think
that's what some of that's what some of the viewers like. But
okay.
No, somebody like Nnamdi Anusi, he loves basketballs, fights and challenges. But it's the beauty of the program. We need to just
don't go personal. Don't go personal.
Doesn't like it. There was a time he had that issue with Mr. Femi at a particular location. There was a rancor between Mr. Femi and Onyezi. Regarding personal issues and all of that. So he doesn't like it, so we have to address it.
We must separate national discourse from personal matters. So I'm discussing national. Don't be personal.
Do you think Obi would have done better than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Well, Obi, yes.
With all these lamentations, criticism of Obi.
By my conviction, whom I voted for, I have the conviction that Obi will do better. That's why I voted for him. So I can stand, I can defend that. Because if you don't have a reason why you are taking a decision, then you are illogical. Something's wrong with your process of thinking, or your process of division. I access two of them. I put Tinubu on a platform. I put Obi on a platform. I put Atiku on a platform, and I came to the conclusion that Obi will be the best by my own decision, by my own conviction, and I went for him. So I still have confidence in that. If you have been there, you will have performed better in some areas, but in some areas, I think it might not do that. Yes, that's my own decision, and I'm bound by it. No apology to anybody. That's how I saw it. Well, in the areas of economic, emancipation and development, I think Obi will have done better. I don't think Obi will have rushed without any decision or which Tinubu did by just removing subsidy without any cogent plan on ground to bring focus to the people on what the consequences will be on them. Obi will have rushed to take that decision. Tinubu, out of drunkenness, yes, I don't know, maybe sleeplessness or so, like somebody who was drunken. What are the plans on ground to bring succor, to bring pushing the effect on people's lives? Nothing. And after even the error has been made, he has not made any effort to the excess money you save from crude oil. You have to bring it to bear on the life of people by cushioning the effect on them. He didn't do anything like that. So I don't think Obi will have been so hasty, rash in taking such a decision. So my judgment for going for Obi that time was I'm basically that we would have taken such a rash decision that have now brought hard economic decisions, high cost of living, inflation, high inflation on people. So I believe Obi would have done that. But in some areas which I think Obi may not have done, people is a plus and minus. Obi might weak in some areas, but on the economic aspect of it, I think we will have done better than Tinubu. And I'm right to have gone for Obi at that time, to have voted for him, has been obedient. I have no regrets about that.
Is he criticizing the government as a result of his failure in the 2023 election?
He's not criticizing the government as because of failure. He's criticizing the government because of the differences how he will have done it if he had to be there. His criticism is based on
if he had to be on that seat.
Yes, he's criticizing the government based on the decision taken by this government and the consequences, the effect it has brought onto people. How things have become harder for people. Hyperinflation has brought to people. He criticized the government on that point that if I had been your sister, I wouldn't have gone this route you are taking. I would have gone a different route, which have not brought people, hard condition situation he is now. Not because he lost. There's always a trouble lost. He came back after, 4 years of bedding took place. Then now fall back, came back. So before we have lost, they said no matter number of times people fail, you must get the courage to stand up and pursue your cause again. So he can still come up and still throw up. Buhari contested for 3 times. He lost 3 times. The first time he won. So Obi, because Obi lost 2023 does not mean that he has failed finally. If he has the courage, he has interest, he can still show up. There are examples here to copy. Trump lost the second time, Bill the second time. But he came back again after somebody has just 4 years and won again. So it's not because of he has lost 2023, no. But it's not because he saw the way they took their own decision, which has brought hardship to people. That if I had been your shoe, I wouldn't have go that route. I'm like going different way. And this is the result you are born. You are present to.
And is the government, addressing the concerns raised by Obi and all other and other well-meaning Nigerians?
The government is not addressing. That's the problem, Mr. Mike. You don't. Even just said, who is that man that wants to be the house? That person counting the cost of that project. I told you, the number of subsidies is a good development. Excess money will be saved from it. More money will be saved from it. But you should know that when you are touching the price of a product, that's multiplier effect on every other product. You know that the price of other things will be adjusted by the price of this thing if you adjust the price of this particular product. Then you call for your intellectual reason and thinking that, okay, if the price of the other things will go up, how do we solve the people? How do we solve the problem? How do we help masses? How do we mitigate the cost? How do we mitigate the cost? You get my point? So then you should have it at the back of your mind that the excess money, the more money you will save from that venture, how do you deploy that money into pushing the event, helping people, emancipate them, relieve them up from their hardship, into increasing costs they will be subject to. That's the one should be in your mind, not just leave them to hell. Anybody you can go to wherever you like.
Mr. Ase, would Obi have faced these challenges we are currently passing through if he were to be in power?
I'm saying the same thing with him. I think that if Obi would have been in power, economic area, he would have done something better. Yes. But the only reason why I supported Tinubu being in power, he felt. I thought that as he is there, this killing of Fulani everywhere will stop. And I also thought that he's coming to give Nigerians equal rights. As a person from West, I think he's coming to give us equal rights. North and South, everywhere. And that area is not working very well. So I am troubled. I'm not very happy. So I think that I still say it, Obi would have done well in the, about economy, he would have done well. He would have done better. That one is clear.
If he were the president.
If he were the president.
He would have done
better
than this current president.
Yes. But I supported Tinubu because of security. Because I think he's a man that can take decision. This insecurity in Nigeria will finish today and it will finish. That's what I think. But he's there and killing is still on. Fulanis are still treating Nigerians like animals. I still tell you, Mr. Mike, if you see what is going on in Edo, you will be even afraid. The whole people in the community in the night, Fulani attacked them. They were running helter-skelter, families, little children.